My thoughts on UFC 318.
I see my haters proud of me now. When I'm around, it's all smiles. I took over my whole time.
Main card within itself. The main event by itself is an absolute banger. Go through and through. Holloway versus Poirier 3. Max Holloway is down 2-0. Holloway sneak one at the back end of Dustin Poirier's career. We're going to see. But the rest of the card is mad. And this is a pay-per-view. This is a numbered event. I understand this was built around Dustin Poirier. But the card itself, $80, you tell me. Let's go fight by fight down this list. The co-main event of UFC 318, we have Roman Kopylov versus Paulo Costa. Co-main event of a numbered event, Roman Kopylov versus Paulo Costa. Not the name value you're looking for in the co-main event slot in 2025. Besides that, I give that fight a 7 out of 10 on terms of excitement level. I'm a big fan of Roman Kopylov. And I know there's debate order or whoever's co-main event. The other option is Pitbull versus Dan Ige. That's not really the oh my god co-main event either. So with that fight, I give that fight a 6 out of 10. My guy Pitbull is coming off again tortured by Yair Rodriguez in his UFC debut. And he's fighting Dan Ige. Well, I think Dan Ige is going to win that fight. You also have Big Mouth on this card. You have Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Kevin Holland is rarely ever in a boring fight. So for excitement factor, I give this an 8 out of 10. And D-Rod is coming off of a finish in a very, very long time against Santiago Ponzinibbio. So this fight should be fun, but this is on the main card. Also on the main card, you have Michael Johnson, who is usually a 50-50 fighter. Either he's going to be the best fighter in the world, or he's going to look like an absolute can, versus Daniel Zellhuber. He's coming off that split decision loss against Esteban Ribovics. Fun fight, okay fight, but this is on the main card of UFC 318. So for that reason alone, I'll give this a 6 out of 10. And that is your main card for UFC 318. And the thing about it is, it's not that bad. But it's a pay-per-view, so you should be expecting more. Or that just might be me. I know they had 2 pay-per-views this month. That might have watered it down a little bit, but it is what it is. But the prelims are actually pretty good. In the prelim main event, we have Mr. Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira. That fight on 135 is going to be an absolute banger. I'm surprised it's not on the main card, and I give this fight a 9 out of 10 for entertainment factor. I think this fight might go the distance, and I think I'm leaning towards Vinicius Oliveira in this one. We also have Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen on this card. This fight should be a pretty fun fight. Marvin Vettori starting to fight more, which is always exciting for fighters, in my opinion, no matter how you feel about it. Then you have Dana White Contender Series alum, Mr. Islam Dulatov, taking on Adam Fugit. This fight I'm really excited for. I'm a big fan of Islam Dulatov. I think he's going to be a star in the UFC, and he is having a UFC debut on UFC 318. The last really big fight I want to talk about today is Mr. Atiba Gauthier versus Robert Valentin. I've said it before, Gauthier is a very, very exciting fighter. He reminds me a lot of Francis Ngannou. He fights just like him, very, very powerful and trying to take your head off with every single strike. While Robert Valentin is coming into this fight off the most boring fight of 2025 this year. So this fight, I feel like nobody's going to take a backward step, which I feel like is going to be a car crash, and I cannot wait to see that. And I give that fight a 10 out of 10. Here is the full fight card that I've seen right now. You have Bruno Ferreira versus Jackson McVeigh. Debuting Jackson McVeigh is getting a very, very hard out, which if he's able to pull it off, the UFC will boost that man, in my opinion. But what do you guys think about UFC 318? Do y'all think it's worth $80? Will you be watching? I'm definitely going to be watching. Probably won't pay for it. I'll probably go to a bar or something and watch it. But let me know what you guys think. What would you rate it out of 10? Right now, on paper, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Like always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be good people. Peace. All right, here's that.